you found out later on that you matched into this great academic program here in Boston, a neurology program at Tufts University. You're starting residency in the next 2 weeks. And then I want to do a deep dive on what happens in the transition. As I understand it, you're starting residency on a J1 visa. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay, so I'm just going to give folks a quick overview of the J visa just because I trained for 9 years under a J visa. The J is a phenomenal visa for you to do your residency training and then fellowship and then even another fellowship if you're interested in. It really takes the burden of the program out of the program to get your visa and puts it in the hands of ECFMG, Educational Commission for Foreign Medical Graduates. So the programs love it. You know, I'm sure Tufts and other academic centers, they love to bring foreign medical graduates under the J visa. The downside or the one of the components of the J visa is that when you finish your training, you have to go back to your home country for 2 years, and that's called the 2-year home requirement. In other episodes, we may talk about how to obtain a waiver for that 2-year home requirement. But I want to talk specifically now, Juliana, about getting that J visa, about about the barriers, the paperwork that's involved in this process. So once you matched, how long did it take for your residency program for Tufts, in your case, to kick off, to start the talks about visa and paperwork related to the J1?
Yeah, that's the thing that really changes between programs, something that I, realized talking to other people who have matched. In my case, I think the first thing that you need to get is your contract. So you need to get your contract and you need to sign it. For my case, I think it was around 1 month until I received it after match day. And after that, we sign it, and then the program coordinator, someone from GME that's responsible, will create an account for you in FCVS. I think that's the website that you need to validate your credentials. So they will create an account for you on that, and on Oasis. That's the ECFMG website. So there are two things that are happening at the same time. You need to get your visa and you need to get your credentials verified so you can get a state license to practice, pretty much. So pretty much it's all online that you have to do. You have to send a bunch of documents and that your program liaison has to upload there, and then you just wait for the programs to analyze your documents and get back to you.
So let's break that down a little bit further. So first step is the contract.
Yeah.
That took a few weeks. When you got the contract, I suppose there was standard language. There wasn't any negotiation involved, of course, because we have no bargaining power.
Yeah.
You know, we want to come here. We love to do residency. We'd like to do it. So, but there wasn't anything particular on that contract that required clarification or anything else. So you got it, you signed it, you sent it back to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, there's a dollar amount in that contract, that will differ based on states and different residency programs. In Boston, actually tends to be a little bit higher than other places just because
Living here is
because
expensive.
of cost of living. Just give us a ballpark for the first year residency in Boston. I would imagine it's probably in the order of around $60,000 per year, or?
No, it's actually a little bit higher. It's from what I've seen in other programs and my own is between 70 and 80.
That's amazing.
K per year.